Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane. The one, the only master propaganda here of sight, defender of the fatherland. Off here to a 1v1 on Faymonville Approach. In the south, it is Jimmy. Fighting for America, freedom, democracy here with the 3rd Armored Division with Urban Assault, Airborne and Mechanized. With M20 infantry and 50 cal bulletins. In the north, it is the angry Dutchman. Angriest of the Dutchmen. Fighting for Germany, Deutschland. Here with the 352nd Infantry Division with Osttruppen doctrine fishing. Osttruppen, entrenching tools, the officer, supply drops, and railway support with infantry, mine, and pack bullets. There we got a sniper side of angry Dutchman looking to bleed out, so it's verdammte Amerikaner. Right away. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my patrons, supporters, these champions, these heroes of the Propagandacast who keep me in the business. You too can join the heroic ranks by clicking on Patreon and support the effort, or you can follow the example of such heroic people as Andrew, who donated by PayPal, and support the war effort that way. Links in the description for both. I'll let you know, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button, keep the YouTube algorithms engaged, and from tearing my head off. Austin pulling up Angry Dutchman sniper. Bold movement here that will go for the sniper start right away. Means less immediate map control here for Angry Dutchman. Of course, very much relies on the sniper getting as much killing done. So there you go. Lewis becomes the first casualty there of this battle, as his head suddenly finds itself missing its brain. Eastwards there we got Raj coming for the fuel point there. Osttruppen following up here now for Angry Dutchman and for Deutschland. 2nd Osttruppen squad on the way there. With the 3rd Raj on the way here for Jimmy. Sniper following there the Raj squad, getting another kill there. Osttruppen towards the centre, but so far done a bit of disruption that's going to slow down Angry Dutchman a bit further from grabbing points fast. Not Operation Overlord, and I find normally it's actually like the last major battle where the Osttruppen actually saw servers really as frontline troops, because as shown there, they were not particularly reliable. In many cases would surrender to the Americans very rapidly, at which point the Americans would hand them over to Stalin, and you know where the rest of that goes. So after that, the Germans would pretty much just relegate the Osttruppen, the Eastern Volunteers, into more a support role, having them do all the support duties and freeing up Germans for frontline service in most cases. Some will still occasionally fight, but all of them in those cases was just surrender as soon as the opportunity presented itself. So little fun though. They've got Rajman pushing about here, grabbing the point there. In the centre we got Osttruppen as the 2 advancing drive squads. In the south here, Pioneers and Dutchman about there. Drive squad chatting on the Osttruppen, getting some damage in there. Heavy damage being done there. We got Osttruppen there pushing back Drive squad there, but looks like he's just retreats right here in the centre as Jimmy strikes hard for freedom and democracy. Sniping about here with 2 kills to his name. Osttruppen forwards here for Angry Dutchman. Nothing further going on there for the Angry Dutchman. Osttruppen flanking back again for the rifle squad there. Catching a bit of a crossfire, and there we go, another kill. South side Pioneers pushing forwards there. Grabbing the point, they may want to lay down some sandbags here to provide themselves with a bit of cover. And we got early grenades here for Jimmy. Grenades again popular with some players, but there's still many American players I find they tend not to put much truck in grenades. When again well handled, they can be quite devastating. Angry Dutchman coming to 4 Osttruppen here. That's going to be, well, a lot of Osttruppen backed up by a sniper and machine gun jet. Of course, with the Osttruppen doctrine, he can always just supply drop them in. Sniper rolling about here. And there you go, grenade in the Osttruppen and a full wipe there. Angry Dutchman not ready for that one. Kaboom. So nice throw there by Jimmy. Gets in the first wipe here. Of course, they are Osttruppen, so they are a bit more expendable, but even that's still going to be a bit of a painful blow there to Angry Dutchman and Deutschland. Sniper flying away there. We've got Rifle pushing forward here. More grenades off there. Definitely forcing Angry Dutchman a lot more carefully around Jimmy, since again, one grenade could very quickly result in one wipe. Rifle finding the Osttruppen, getting some good hits in there. No tech yet. He probably could go for another Osttruppen squad again, but I think more likely to be better off just teching in. There we go. He does tech. Jimmy got the lieutenant up, keeping up pressure and momentum. Yet again, the lack of a machine gun further making it hard here for Angry Dutchman to stop this tide of olive green freedom. Back here, troops reinforcing swiftly. One of the advantages of the Osttruppen is they are cheap to reinforce and they are fast to reinforce, meaning they typically in that way have a lot less downtime. So they can just quickly back into the fight there as fast as possible. Even faster if you have a half track or a command bunker at the front line. Sniper there with 6 kills. Rifle squad down to 2 men. Pioneers rushing to defend the fuel point there as Jimmy, I think, is starting to back off from the centre there. Probably want to grab more on the north here, to be honest. There's a lot of free points they can just seize without necessarily having to run into Angry Dutchman sniper. I imagine we'll be seeing the M20 here being used to try and counter the sniper, rush it down. Of course, Angry Dutchman will soon probably keep the sniper closer to his Osttruppen, so in case of an M20 rush or dive, the Osttruppen can try and screen it with the Panzerfaust. And there you go, M20 utility car here for Jimmy. Nice pick there, 7 kills on the sniper. Osttruppen lands on the center. Nothing further at the base there. Could go for the officer, could go for Panzergrenadier, but more likely I imagine to soon go for the light and mechanized company and say either an armored car or a Pack 4 here. Sandbags up there for Angry Dutchman's Osttruppen, nice you there. Part of the doctrine. M20 halfway done here for Jimmy. Troops reinforcing. Stocking up on freedom. Carl, stop running off with all the bacon grease. But I like it, sir. Stop it. There's good Rasport Chan for the center again. Osttruppen, they're holding up the line with support from the sniper. Panzer squad almost done there for Angry Dutchman. There we go, down to 2 men. The assault continues. There you go, quick grenade there. Oh, nice. Actually managed to bait him into retreat. The grenade that wasn't quite well thrown there, but it was actually really close to almost getting another wipe here. So nice bait there by Angry Dutchman. Nice bait. Oh, from Jimmy, I mean not Angry Dutchman. Angry Dutchman took the bait. Jimmy did the baiting. Gotta be a bit careful there. Lieutenant forwards here. Awesome, a bit of top right squad flanking. We got the Panzer squad arriving here. Sudden surprise from Deutschland. Sturmgewehrs there taking into the Amerikaner, but there you go. Jimmy got his own counter surprise. The M20. Beep, beep, beep. Forcing away the Panzers here with its 50 cal there. Tearing mercilessly into Angry Dutchman's Panzergrenadiers and his little infantry surprise rather got turned into a deroute as Jimmy mercilessly cut them down. That's going to, of course, force a other armored car Pack 40 here soon to try and counter that. He could theoretically just upgrade him with Panzerschrecks and try and deal with that, but that will obviously lose an assault element, which he will need as the game goes on, but we shall see. Obviously, he could also just try and hold out here for the supply drop, to be honest, at this point. And that's also a consideration here. That's a possibility of Angry Dutchman, but I don't blame him for just wanting to like to make a nice company. I do not blame him. Jimmy hitting back hard across the map here. No doctrine yet, though, for Jimmy. More barbed wire. He's been sort of been quite on point with his barbed wire here against Angry Dutchman. Like to make a nice company almost done. Panzer, they're just waiting. So it's going to be the Pack 5. Guessing it's going to be an armored car. The others I think honestly been more sense just go for the supply drop, since it's going to cost roughly the same almost. It also gives us a machine gun, which would be pretty handy, plus fuel and munitions, which would help him offset some of the resource losses. So my guess it could be an armored car, but it could still be the Pack 40 though. But an armored car would have to, yeah, put pressure on M20, but also hit back in the infantry a bit more aggressively. So there we go. Armored car led Angry Dutchman, the 352nd Infantry Division, which as an infantry division would not have access to armored cars, but obviously wouldn't provide it by, say, a nearby Panzer Division or Panzergrenadier Division. That would have had the required reconnaissance hazards. Point there being seized. Reconnaissance from the 352nd Infantry Division would have been part of the Fusilier Battalion's role there. They would have been, you know, say roughly Panzer Grenadiers sort of like strength there, as those ranks are some fairly tough gentlemen. Also well equipped compared to the rest of the division. The armored car moving forward here, recent charging at the centre against the Pioneer. Armored car pushing forwards. Though not. There's a bit of damage there. M20 firing away. We've got a 50 car sitting up, which is going to make it difficult for Dutchman to, of course, push straight with the armoured car, like why Jimmy set it up there. Can easily pop armor piercing rounds. And Jimmy there following up with the Stuart light tank, pushing back the armoured car, the 50 cal. Osttruppen pushing forwards, but out in the open, they are going to be pretty much target practice for the 50 cal gunners. Now, P. Rascal putting more pressure. We got the Panzer riding, but there you go, on the flank here of the armoured car. And doesn't get the anything roughing it off. That's a bit lucky there for Angry Dutchman. Still, a lot of intense action between Jimmy and Angry Dutchman. Stuart light tank's about to get done. I imagine we'll be looking at a supply drop for Angry Dutchman to again get support weapons out, but also maybe offset some of the fuel losses due to Jimmy's, you know, aggressive map control here and good disruption. Sniper quickly popping in. They're going to get a kill on the 50 cal, I imagine. There we go. Panzer pushing forward, exploring the blind angle here of the 50 cal, putting pressure on the flanks. Now these get more kills in. There we go. Full retreat here. Decides not to engage further. Of course, at this point, Jimmy may eventually want to consider mortars, since that'd also be great here for preventing Angry Dutchman fighting two defensive round here. Stuart holding back in the south. Bit of pressure there. He is going for the Pack 40, so no supply drop here from Angry Dutchman. I mean, that works too. But typically, most Valorant players that go for this doctrine will rely on the supply drop for down to 10 guns, plus a machine gun, typically. But, oh, I'm a couple. I almost got the sniper there, actually. And again, oh yeah, there we go. Jimmy here with a big move. catching the sniper off guard here by moving, swinging on the retreat path here. A beautiful flank here by Jimmy versus Angry Dutchman. There you go. He does get the sniper before the M20 gets up in smoke. Still. Nice maneuver there by Jimmy. Very nice. Thumbs up. That definitely blindsided Angry Dutchman. Definitely did not see that one coming. That was some excellent tactical sense then playing by Jimmy. Of course, it did cost him 20, but I'd say getting out the sniper is going to be a pretty big weight off his shoulders here. That was a pretty good kill in the end. Armored car pushing forward here. Pack 4 setting up. Armored car rushing straight here at the 5th car perhaps, which has not been fully reinforced. Osttruppen moving up here. Could try and pressure into the north here, to be honest. I'm surprised he's not trying to say at least dispatch a small force. Brow's got that popping grenade here on the Osttruppen, hoping that this time retreat into it, but this time Angry Dutchman does not take the bait. In the south, bit of skirmish in there. Grab the southern fuel point. Getting a lot of fuel here against Angry Dutchman. Troops being suppressed here. 5th car the flying way, and Pack hits the rock wall. A lot of action here now. Jamie is just in a really excellent position. Got most of the map, got most of the victory points in fact. He definitely has a lead over Angry Dutchman. So, tough spot here for Angry Dutchman. He's going for another sniper though. Another sniper here. Definitely wants to beat up those Americans. Perhaps also just sensing that the sniper had a particular impact here on Jimmy and decided, you know what, another sniper's going to be worth it. Could try for a grenade in the retreat path. There we go. Or not. Realised he could just block the path of retreat of the rifle squad, making it easy to get some kills in there, maybe get a wipe here. Sniper number 2 out here for Angry Dutchman and Deutschland. And of course, Portugal gets out in the open. Still moving in to try and assist here the retreat of the Echelon squad. And there we go, got the one on the west here, great kill. He could also flank behind Angry Dutchman's front line here, maybe get some units on retreat here, at least threaten them from the flank. That could be nasty. It does again highlight a bit of potential issue here with Angry Dutchman and no machine guns to really control Jimmy's infantry. Obviously doesn't mean it's impossible, but certainly makes things more difficult in this case though. Nice combined fire there, completely pushed back the rifle squad. Stuart there with a damaged engine. Back here, Jimmy could of course consider soon taking up. He may also of course consider going for a doctrine. 5th guy there down to 2-man. Bleeding outside the house, the survivors pull out. Got 3 kills on the new sniper. No tech yet there for Angry Dutchman. Looks like he's sliding northwards, and there you go. Jimmy here at the 12-minute mark, almost 30-minute mark. Goes for Mechanized. Ooh, another Panzer squad there for Angry Dutchman. 2 thumbs up, and we get a mortar half-track for Jimmy. He does go for some artillery, but in a surprise move here, goes for the mortar half-track. Nice bit of self-propelled artillery on the cheap. Up north here, flanking up behind the Osman bars as well there. And that could be another potential wipe here in Angry Dutchman. There you go, grenade as well, and there you go. Gets it. Brutal. That is now 3 awesome squads lost, leaving just with 1 awesome squad, the Pentagonist and the snipers. Some really punching blows. And there you go, goes to the mortar after the armored car. Could take it out here. That'd be great here for Angry Dutchman to offset some of the losses he suffered. No, he doesn't commit to a full base raid. He'll at least finish it off. He does not wish to lose the armored car, which can't fault him. He also just figures it's not going to be worth it. Still, Jimmy continues to make amazing map control here, and Angry Dutchman needs to land some punishing hits here on Jimmy soon. Well, he needs to somehow push out for a tank faster than his opponent, which at the moment is going to be a bit of a tall order, to put it generously. There you go, that's 2 Panzer squads here for Angry Dutchman. Right, of course, the Pioneers on the grenade there. Angry Dutchman not taking any chances right there. Heading south over the other Panzer squad here. And just Jimmy keeps up the pressure, keeps it there. Go, Panzer squad counter-attacking, catching our squad negative cover and pushing away here. Close call though. And an MD4 through this. I think Angry Dutchman finally realizes he really can't get around not having machine gun here as the American. I'm saying with the way Jimmy's attacking, the machine gun is going to be absolutely crucial. Mortar firing down the course again. He could have done this on the cheap with a supply drop earlier, but you know, details. Sort of move on here for freedom. Mortar attack. There we go, repairing itself up a bit there. On comes the rifle squad. Osttruppen Pioneers moving forward. Sniper gets another kill there. Stuart rushing forwards. Going straight for the sniper and almost getting a wipe here. That been quite painful there. We lost another sniper hit into Jimmy. But there you go. MG4 ready. Ralph Scott pushed back. In the center, punches the 50 cal there. Could pop a bun grenade. There we go. Gabaldi pops out there. And Stewart rushes in. The pack fires. More stonewall hit. And the punch grenade is sent packing here. Armored car being fixed up. So much intense action. Angry Dutchman is just struggling to get anywhere on the map now. Like Jimmy is just absolutely walling him in at every possible maneuver. And it is definitely a tough spot here for Angry Dutchman. Very tough. Taking up there as well. Concerned begin pushing with tanks. Whereas Angry Dutchman is, well, nowhere near tanks. Caught here. Mortar raining down the mortar half track. Turning up, they're catching the Osttruppen on the flank. There you go. Grenade off as well. Punch with the Rav Squats. And you fall through there. Not quite pulling the right direction. Bunker almost down there for Angry Dutchman. Gotta be some medics obviously. Snowball swiped out. The pressure continues here at an increasingly punishing rate here for Angry Dutchman. Big 2 points while he's bleeding out. Fuel wise, he is being outdone. It is a desperate situation for Angry Dutchman and for Deutschland. The 352nd being attacked here on almost every front, which is increasingly easy because there's not really much front to be attacked on. There you go. Healing going on here for everyone involved. Ralph's Court pushed back. He of course needs tanks. He could also consider maybe some more machine guns here versus Angry Dutchman. Close to to on that new sniper. Pioneer's being slowly bled out. There we go. Troops getting ready here. I think you should try and sort of sneak through here in the south and sort of push up that way. But there we go. Another head-on attack here by Jimmy, trying to force Angry Dutchman to focus where he wants him to. And trying to avoid, they're trying to sneak out around other paths there. Definitely devious play there by Jimmy, and so far seems to be working. Angry Dutchman once more seemingly being lured in here by Jimmy's bait.
That's it, fellas. Knock their fucking block off.
Punch of the echelons there. Less than 200 points left. The situation is definitely escalating here swiftly. Another pack 40 there for Angry Dutchman. He's definitely not thinking about going for any armor anytime soon. Or at least he's expected to be swarmed by tanks under Jimmy's command. Second pack 40 there, almost done. There we go, Jimmy with the Sherman. Regular Sherman. Panzer the tank for the major. There you go, bun grenade. There you go, Rifle Squad caught. There we go, huge blow. Finding some more significant damage on Jimmy. One Rifle Squad almost taken out, the other forced to fall back as well. That is some progress. Also got trenches here from Angry Dutchman. Definitely taking more of a leapfrog approach here versus Jimmy at the moment. Looking just very slowly stake out small claims and terrain in that way, so to say, try and push it more carefully. No blitzkrieg maneuvers here from Angry Dutchman. Armored car pack from the forwards here. Although he's clearly still got some aggression left in him with the pack and the armored car here, so he does have some sneakiness still left. And there you go. Pushes right at Jimmy with this motorized combo. Sneaky and devious. I like it. Though he still needs to get his hands with fuel soon here before Jimmy just begins swarming him with tanks. But there you go, first Sherman out there for Jimmy, and in the 50 cal. Also being called here suppressed, M4 flank from the trench. Fixing up the armored car in the south here. Punches the lieutenant, trying to get the southern victory point, but Jimmy is obviously not having any of that. Another big push in the center. Sherman rushing forward, so he could lay down some smoke around the area they wanted to. Angry Dutchman, of course, may want to consider taking up soon. The south punches there, trying to breach through, but the lieutenants, of course, still contest the point. This victory point is property of the United States government. Will not have it. I don't think that's how it works, Charlie. Shut up. There we go. Got the Stewart. I would suspect that was a telemine doing its job there, so thumbs up to that one. It's either that was an incredibly stray pat round that someone managed to, swing around the building, which seems pretty much impossible. So that's got to be a telemine doing its job. Thumbs up to that. There you go. Found some tech there for Angry Dutchman as well. Sherman being fixed up here for Jimmy. Ace armored car there. They're going in the pack force, going for that Sherman. Again, looking to wield them aggressively, using the armored car to base of the screen and scout. Ensuring he doesn't get the pack's caught in a bad spot now, just sneaking some hits there. So thumbs up to Angry Dutchman there for some nice Combined arms work there. Finally grab a fuel point back. Also dispatching forces northwards. He realizes Jimmy's been pushed back here, licking his wounds. Giving definitely more room for Angry Dutchman to push ahead. Jimmy definitely needs to come up with some counterattack maneuver. They want to start using more smoke. There you go. Again, aggressive drive here from Angry Dutchman using that armored car in its long line of sight. Thumbs up. Nice play there. Nice play. Good use of reconnaissance. Almost got the point, but there you go. That heavy cover. The Osttruppen are pretty much defenseless in the face of the advancing riflemen. They might as well be wielding rubber ducks rather than rifles. And there you go. Right here with the two rifles. The rifle and the lieutenant. Panzer though flanking up here. Close to eventually. Fleet armored car charging in as well here. So Pommel up there for Angry Dutchman. There you go. Thumbs up would have been very good for him, I think, to try and stall for tier 4. Like we will be looking at a Panther 4 here. And there you go. Sherman strikes. Need to be mindful, of course, of Pack 40 is another German trickery. Got Northern Victor point. I mean, he's down to 128 here versus the 452. And there you go. Pack on the flank of the Sherman. Bold maneuver straight through the side armor. Not kicking off any munitions though. North Panzer with the two rifles, of course, just retreat here. Good chance of all of these BRs wielded on. They can actually get a wipe though. In this regard, having to retreat for a lot of light cover does help them out a bit. More troops pushing forward again. The Osttruppen without cover. May as well be wielding rubber ducks. Panther on the way there, very good. Thumbs up. May also want to consider upgrading some light machine guns. Pushing straight for the southern victory point. Machine gun back in the trench. My God, Fritz, ja, this trench smells like Osttruppen. Well, they did dig it. Yeah, but did they, do set in it too? I don't know, and I really don't want to think about it, not while we're in the trench. So shut up. Or do you want to dig a trench? 999. Smoking off here to cut the attack. Thumbs up to Jamie. Could also fire down white phosphorus, to be honest. That could be effective as well there, to consider at least. Troops sitting out there from Jimmy's base, ready for another push for freedom. May of course want to start pushing for more tanks here. Now the Sherman could be greedy, maybe the 76, and there you go. Panther for Angry Dutchman, more trenches. This time they're being ducked by Panzer Grenadiers. Guaranteed not to smell like Osttruppen. May contain traces of nuts though. Anyways, Rifle Squadron caught him in 42 there, which got out of the Osttruppen trench. Panzer there was the rear echelons. Panzer moving forward to see, we got the mortar attack firing in there. Nice use of trench there by Angry Dutchman. Lieutenant Rifle Squad there supporting the Sherman attack in the south, looking to get the victory point here. Panther for the driving in here. Could get, there we go, forcing a retreat here, completely collapsing. Jimmy's assault here as the rear lines of it, and of course the retreat path becomes much more exposed. Jimmy, of course, basically pulls out of there rather than risk anything. Thumbs up to Jimmy at the same time, raiding the base of the Panther 4. Angry Dutchman, of course, seizing the opportunity here to just hammer away Jimmy, further punish him, and this really make it hurt. Excellent play there, but there you go. Bribes and time to force away the Panther 4 and further, stall any further casualties. But some nice aggressive plays for Angry Dutchman. Even if he's using trenches, he's not just relying on them fully. For him, the defensive is only a temporary thing until he can go in the offensive again, which is good. Another machine gun gewehr here for Angry Dutchman, sehr good as well. Jackson here for Jimmy. Maybe, I don't know. I think you should just go for more Shermans, to be honest. It's not like Angry Dutchman currently has a lot of armor, and if say the Sherman just present with a more flexible tool to deal with both infantry and armor. Like, he's really concerned about armor, I would just suggest the 76 on the Sherman, which is great, versus armor, but also still good versus infantry. North here, Panzer is being pushed back by the rifle squad, so I feel like that could be an improvement there for Jimmy at the run the Jackson tank destroyer. I mean, say Angry Dutchman decided to go for Tigers or Panthers or Storm Panthers, sure. Go for Jacksons, but I think versus Panther 4s, there's a chance it ends up not being super efficient. There you go, good shot again. I'm not saying it's going to be bad, but it's one of those will it be the most efficient choice sort of considerations. Panzer there reinforcing. Continuing to go for another Sherman. I mean, versus the Jackson. Panther versus the Jackson. You could consider something like super. There you go, double pack something up there. Sherman's rushing in. Need to fire some smoke off there, but we are not seeing any smoke here from him. There we go, we actually got the smoke and armor contact. Dutchman win there for Jimmy versus Angry Dutchman. Blinds him a bit there and makes it a bit hard to use the packs fully, but even there, attack ground. Knocks out the Sherman. Great shooting there and leaves Jimmy, of course, a part of any tanks, not even just with tank destroyers and mortar half tracks. Still, maintain good map control, keep maintaining good pressure. But he needs to be more careful about these kind of engagement zones. Theoretically, Angry Dutchman could turn this around if he's not being cautious enough. And there you go, another Panther 4. Ooh, grenades off. Mortar after the 4 kills, more mortar fire. Fresh infantry out there for Jimmy's base. Back here in his base, nothing further happening. Another Panther 4, halfway done here for Angry Dutchman. In for the rifle squad, firing away there mercilessly. In the center, big push here with the Renaissance bazooka teams. And the rifle squad, they're looking to flank out, maybe not occupy the Osttruppen trench. There you go, popping into it. Sort of firing down there on them, pushing out the other trench. My God, what does this trench smell of? I don't know, something horrible. I think something may have died in this trench, sir. God damn. Machine gun abandoned, making move here, make the cop with other MD-42 there. Second Panther ready as well there. Now giving Angry Dutchman certainly the armored advantage here, and also crucially, so say in terms of firepower, the advantage of the Jackson tank sword, particularly backed up with the Pack 40. So again, hardly be at the risk of the Jackson tank sword because again, if you lose the Sherman, the Jackson's going to be definitely be outgunned. And the Jackson's not great at dealing with numbers. It's great for dealing like large armored targets, but not like, you know, multiples. So, a bit risky there to be honest. Ooh, Lieutenant though almost expired. Panzer pushing forwards. Forcing Lieutenant to pull back there. Angry Dutch. Ooh, even closer getting a wipe there. But he's slowly turning the game around against Jimmy despite being low in victory points. In fact, fairly low, whereas Jimmy's got plenty. Panther 4 firing away there. More grenades, more explosions, more casualties. Jackson getting hit by the Pack 40 Panther 4 machine. They're pushing forwards. There we go. Could go for the Jackson here. Armor push here from Angry Dutchman to Dodge. Jackson gets a great hit on the Panther 4, pushing straight for the frontal armor. Good hit on the mortar after as well there. No bazooka teams. He's pressing. There you go. Ambulance knocked out. Didn't repair it. Great kill there for him. Another ambulance there for Jimmy. Still additional tanks. And we got the Panther 4 that just blitzing out of there. South side, awesome going points. We do get some sandbags now. More Pioneer. Good there for repairing all the armor. And we got the 2 Panzer gun squads there getting reinforced, healed, all that. Worth noting the Osttruppen yet to be upgraded with light machine guns. Fresh ambulance out. Sniper there with 27 kills. Ace-level Lieutenant charging here in with the Major and the rifle squad in tow. Almost got the sniper here. There you go. MB-40 up there nicely. Retreating, suppressing the entire assault except for the Major. No smoke by the way there. Could have done that. Hasn't recruited that machine gun though. Panther Force. They're bombarding the advancing troops in Jim's rush here. Well, didn't work out too well in the south here though. Could have been a distraction for that southern push. He moves up. Could outmaneuver here. Angry Dutchman center as he doesn't have a lot there pointing down. They could rush in the Panther Force. Jackson on the move again. Mortar after on the move. Still on the side of additional armor. He could also commit to just more tank destroyers here. Try and just rely on the range to just that way so he punch away at Angry Dutchman's armor from afar. Though I think that strategy does have some slight weaknesses, including it doesn't of course help deal with the infantry, in particular the Panzer gun dealer. Nor does it help deal with the packs, which are going to be definitely a problem there for a tank destroyer based strategy. Of course it does have the mortar half attack, which again if used correct could overcome that. Up north here the Panzer push back, try to go for Northern Point. Jimmy is in fact committing double Jacksons here versus Angry Dutchman. That's going to require some then definitely strong mortar half attack usage, because otherwise just the packs alone could be a problem. Got a wipe there. The Major has popped off to the great officer's cantina in the sky. Jimmy's tactical approach seems to have slightly waned a bit here. He's really just hoping to somehow catch Angry Dutchman off guard in the center there. Another forward push here by Angry Dutchman, again exploiting here Jimmy's tends to leave the center open. Bit of skirmish from the south here. Panther 4, gotta get flanked with the bazookas. There we go. Oh, the bazooka. Singular, not plural. And there you go. Lewis and Clark, they're crushed by the Panther 4.
Tank destroyer is ready for action.
And apparently some squirrels got murdered as well there in the treetops.
Krauts are taking one of our points.
Grenades off here. Ooh, close call there for both sides. Up north here, more tough take caught by the Panzers there. And the centre pack being caught up by the infantry, very good. Unless, of course, you're Angry Dutchman, in which case this is pretty bad. Especially if Jimmy gets hands on the pack, that'd be problematic here for Angry Dutchman. But Jenny, Pioneers rushing forwards. Need to focus on down before they get off the pack. Panther swing in there. Pioneers got about to get wiped out. And grenade there. Definitely waste of manpower by Angry Dutchman.
Under attack.
Needs to get. Oh, but there we go. Machine guns there. Stops the attempted heist of the Pack 40. North here we got the Panzer Gun squad. There was the 5th Cab pushing that back. Halfway to the East on these hardened gentlemen, and there you go. Second Jackson at the ready. I mean, that is a lot of firepower for the tanks and can technically take out a Panther 4 fairly fast, again, just due to the numbers, but does still take a bit of work there and still is very vulnerable to the packs. Misses there on the Panther 4, so now getting in the way as well. 32 kills. Almost got the Panther 4 here. Almost got the Panther. There you go. Packs opening up. There we go. Second Panther on the line of fire. Now with a few churning one. There you go. Got the infantry pushed back. Machine there, of course, being the problem. And the pack still remains abandoned. Didn't throw it on the smoke screen with the mortar to support the attack. I definitely feel like that was a bit of a miss. Both tanks will need repairs. And now Angry Dutchman is definitely the one in control here. He controls most of the map. He now controls most of the victory points. And he also has, I would say, a slightly more healthy force composition currently. So thumbs up. They're going for even more Pioneers. Replacing all of his losses and then some. Keeping the sniper inside the building there. There you go. Remaining awesome squad boys. Still not upgrading attack lieutenant here. This time not taking the bait. We got the Panzer Gun, the advancing and supporting the Osttruppen. We got the 5th testing up. There you go. Gabaldi Ladung. There you go. Forcing infantry position already. Mortify there. Threatening to call some about the Panzer Gun these, but Angry Dutchman's clearly showing no fear. Only anger. Mortar there. Halfway to the east level. Fixing all the Panther Force with his plethora of Pioneers. Very good. Thumbs up. Always good to have multiple Pioneers to assist with repairs. So excellent work there by Angry Dutchman. Jackson's on the move once more. Still not much in terms of tanks for Jimmy. Still not much in combined arms side in terms of the ability that is. Get a grenade off then. The Panzer there you go once more. He's sort of figured out what Jimmy's doing. There you go. Bomb grenade. Not the best for there. Oh well. Snubber there being pushed out the premises. Jackson's moving forward here looking to attack from an angle where Angry Dutchman expect. There you go. Double hit on the Panther 4. Packs almost got cleared up at the raft court, but there goes suppressed by the M42. And the Jackson's back off. Up north here, fresh front being opened up as Jamie once more looks to gain the points there. And we got more trenches here from Angry Dutchman. We're repairing the others. But if things is up, maybe you could do something about the smell. Yeah, sorry, we don't have air freshness on the front line. Oh, scheiße. In turn, pushing back the Osttruppen. Smoke's in there finally. But, you know, at least he's starting to use it. Raft caught there. Almost caught the sound. Wiped in Panther 1. Means for the counter-attacking here. North side still seeing plenty of progress. And we got the Lieutenant here as the Panzer Gun dealer. Yeah, nice use of smoke. They need to drop more smoke more consistently. Again, he may just want like throw white phosphorus in that trench. And the Jacksons are again not quite helping making any breakthroughs. They've got for like pushing back the Panther 4s, but so far struggle to finish them off. There you go, more smoke. And direct to the Lieutenant, wiping out the entire unit. Another blow there to Jamie and America. Another full wipe there. North their points being seized. We got 452 versus 313. Angry Dutchman definitely do something up these victory points soon. In the far south, claiming the back for Deutschland. Right caught by the Panther 4, packs on the Jackson. Grenade on the other MD42, but doesn't do too much due to the. Oh, there we go. Mortar after the dust of shake. There you go. More damage on the Jackson from the packs. More grenades here, up to the building. Dodging it. Machine cleared out there. Ooh, really close call. They could have lost Right caught to another shot from the Panther 4 on the south. Pushing back the Pioneers from the southern victory point. We got 32 versus 313. More fire there. Jackson almost knocked out by the Panzer Canone, and the Panther Force being dispatched southwards, launching a counterattack to keep that point out of American hands. It's spearheaded here by the veteran 2 Panther 4 with its Schutzen. Pushing back the Rifle Squad there. Another shot fired, and kind of a whiff. Nothing for going there for Jimmy. We got 25 as a 313 though. Angry Dutchman and the 352nd Infantry Division is hanging by the balance here as Jimmy in the 3rd Armored launches another frantic assault. He can soon go for, he can actually go for tanks now, definitely should go for some tanks. But more infantry would also think be half handy dandy measure. Ace Pack hitting top of the Rifle Squad, going straight for the kill here, trying to clear up those anti-tank guns and move the biggest obstacle to his tank destroyers. Angry Dutchman floating a lot of fuel here, but it's just because he's so far being bled out, and we got more machine guns here as I think he realizes he needs to lock down more of those points, though technically he could also just consider machine gun bunkers at this stage, maybe, but then again the Jacksons could just snap them out, I guess. But there you go, that's the 3rd MD-42 of Angry Dutchman. That is a lot of machine gun gewehren. Jimmy though continuing to put resources, more to attack back at it again. Now the smoke's off here. Definitely a lot more consistent, so thumbs up to that, though not focusing on a lot of smoke from his infantry units that could fire rifle smoke grenades and cavalry riflemen now. That's good. Nice point grenade. He basically just used it to like prevent Jimmy from just running straight to the field point or victory point, giving more time and slowing down the attack. Flank here, complete disruption of machine guns in the Panther 4 here. Angry Dutchman decides to lock down the map more aggressively. It's going to force Jimmy, I think, to get a bit more creative. And really, I think, is weighing in some tanks with Shand rather than tank destroyers. Like, you need to, like, somehow, you know, create a break through an Angry Dutchman's lines. Like, you can't just, you know, hope to break them through, you know, particulars. I think attrition is easily, like, a good attack here to just punch through and deal some more serious damage while disrupting, I think would be a lot more effective. Like, you could try and, like, flank through the north here, catch from off guard through there. You could try and make a break through in the south. Or get in the center with some smoke screens, but there definitely I think needs to be like something more serious to just crush Angry Dutchman's backbone. Tanks walls will be good though. Very good. So far, Angry Dutchman remains very much dug in, refusing to concede territory, and someone's been caught a bit there. Hey guys, I'm still alive! Oh, never mind. Panther flying away the Osttruppen still upgrade the light machine gun. Pioneers, they're busy with S-mines, I think, in the south. Yes, indeed. Looking to slow down any rounds here from Jamie, at least any rashes there. 2 Ace Panther Force backing up. They 2 Panther Force. Definitely a strong strike force here for Angry Dutch. Panther Force taking every damage. The Panthers there just tank for the infantry, and the Jacksons can't do anything against them. But the Panther Force definitely was forced to concede ground there. We got 22 as to an 86. Jimmy remains stuck here and can't quite seem to figure his way out of this mess, it seems like. Angry Dutchman stuck in. Troops are confounding him. The minefields, the tanks, the sniper, and of course, all of those goddamn machine guns. Because in the same way how some German players get confounded by grenades from the Americans, some American players get confounded by a lot of machine guns from the Germans. Straight to this minefield, there you go, heavy losses. Rifle Squad wiped out there by the Panther Force, both 32. Pack the destroyed at least in 9. Angry Dutchman, a crucial linchpin there, though. There's still the other pack, and of course there's still the 2 Panther 4s. Where's my they're trying to get away? Okay, maybe we'll go that way. Boom. Oh god, Charles, that way. Oh god, Lewis, I'm the only one left. I guess I should just take this way back we already went. More cavalry riflemen, just Jimmy's being bled out. He's just struggling here against Fortress Angry Dutchman. And of course those Panzer gonna do it. Panther rolls around to the scene here, 20 kills, 22. Nice shot there. Nice hit from the Jackson on the Panther 4. Another shot there, pushed down to half. We've still got the Ace Pack crew here, proving to be a significant fall in the sign there. And he really needs like to somehow try and silence it, but it just continues to confound in the south here. Cavalry pushing forward. We've got more trenches as Angry Dutchman further fortifies the front line and presents a difficult nut to crack for Jimmy.
Half-track, ready for action.
Another mortar attack. So he's definitely wants like push through with artillery here, but can he use it efficiently enough here versus Angry Dutchman? That's now continue to be an absolute bastard. 43 kills here. But Jimmy really should have considered some tanks as well. And sadly, no combined arms used here from Jimmy. At least he's used mortar attacks. He's used not those. He's used, well, not that either. He's used that and that so far. So he's only used 2 abilities out of 5. Panther 4 the halfway to the ace level. Other Panther 4 got a bit more to go in the centre. Once being held up at the 42s again, they are just very much providing Angry Dutchman some significant backbone here against any attacks from Jimmy. Now launching attack up north here. Both ace Panzer Grenadier squads being dispatched here. Need to spread out a bit. This is doing a complete suppression meet by the 50 cal, but yeah, that 50 cal could be in trouble otherwise if he says it correctly. He didn't. Oh well, in the centre here, the push continuing forward, but again being bogged down by torrent of fire here from Angry Dutchman position. Building finally collapses. Jackson moving forward. Ace pack them there. Go on the Panther up north here. The Panther go for the assault here. Almost got the 50 cal. And wipes it. Beautiful. Unless, of course, the American, in which case, terrible. Pioneer's taking losses. Awesome squad finally expires, but he still has the 2 Panzer Grenadier squads. Jimmy's actually getting some damage done, but his forces themselves being bled out so quickly they can't really exploit this. And there you go. Rav squad wiped. Spinning around and or twirling about in some piece of metal there. Sniper 44 kills. Another Panther 4 of Angry Dutchman. Pioneer advancing. Mortar attacks. Keep on. We've got 16 kills on ace level. 2 kills in the arm. There you go. Packs opening up in the mortar attacks. Almost got the ace one. In the south here. Pushing forward, but only get caught here by an MG42 set up. And they're forming a deadly crossfire, which Jimmy's forces can't easily break through. So we've got 22 versus 226. Angry Dutchman very much seems to have the screws here on Jimmy's thumbs. These ace punts are going to, I think, at this point, definitely prove themselves to be worth the effort here for Angry Dutchman. And the cost, again, they're quite good. And definitely scale better into the late game than the Osttruppen, I find. But there you go. Second Panther fight there for Angry Dutchman. You could even not consider a third one, to be honest. And there you go. More cavalry riflemen still. No tanks from Jimmy. No tanks. North the assault force got the Route 40 as the ace Panzer Grenadier squad here. Could move a Panther 4 to flank, for example. Moving in the Jacksons, perhaps expecting a Panther 4 to assist the Panzer Grenadier here. In which case he might actually have that guessed correctly, but 46 kills in the sniper. Other ace Panzer Grenadier squad moving forwards. Carol being upgraded. We've got the mortar attacks constantly firing away at 16 kills. We've got 2 kills still there. Panther 4 arriving. Looking to buy time. Grenade being chucked in. Need to retreat that squad. Jackson is possibly on the move here. More mortar fire there. More assault rifle fire there. Got sniper backing up there. We got artillery support called in here. Right at the edge there of Jimmy's base. The absolute balls. Meanwhile, Jackson from the north here. Had these been tanks, they probably could have done more. Of course, there's still the possibility of mines, but they could definitely, I think, get away with trying to dive in here. Men being blown up inside of Jimmy's base. And there you go. Panther going for the flank of the Jacksons. Panther down to half health already. Needed more support here. Some Stooks at least. Second Panther arriving though. Could do Blitzkrieg. Jackson now popping the HVAC rounds. Other Jackson gaining the ace level. But even with all the veterans that they're gaining, they're not gaining any ground here for Jimmy, unfortunately. There you go, further just putting pressure on Jimmy, half him to like push straight ahead. We got another Stug on the way, the flank with Dutchman. 2 thumbs up. Die Sturmgeschütze. Yeah, right now it just seems like Angry Dutchman very much is this in control versus Jimmy. We got 22 was on 18, 15. Stug halfway down there for Angry Dutchman and for Deutschland. $103. So now we're there, 48 kills. Incendiary explodes around there. We go. Stuns the two squads. Again, just doing anything he can just to disrupt Jamie's counterattacks. Stug almost down there. Go rousing the battlefield. Jack's caught up with the ace pack 40. North here trying to watch more like a game, but there you go. GG game mode. Just the mere rather the Stug causes a complete collapse for Jamie. You need just the rest of the situation. So there you go. GG game over. A loss for Jamie Victor, Angry Dutchman. Jamie really had a strong early hand, but again, I feel like one of the major mistakes is just coming to these many heavy tank destroyers. Because unless Angry Dutchman, for whatever bizarre reasons, went for Panthers instead, Jackson's would have been great. Whereas opponent just goes for Panther Force and supports on the Pack 40s. The Jackson's just going to end up being not particularly useful, particularly since like tanks to make assaults with to break through Angry Dutchman's lines with. As long as it wasn't doing that, it's going to be very difficult, I think, to just wear down Angry Dutchman with the kind of force composition he had versus those Jacksons. So Jamie just, I think, ended up taking the wrong posture, but also tactically he just struggled against a strong defensive position like Angry Dutchman set up with the machine guns, trenches, and mines, backed up with packs and Panther 4s. But also just Angry Dutchman, intermittently just attacking into Jamie further, leaving a bit off guard, making it difficult for Jamie to ascertain the strength here. So, I mean, overall, Jamie just ended up playing it very incorrectly started done. Again, that should have been just to overwhelm Angry Dutchman rather than just slapping away, hoping to wear him down with repeated slappings. And the problem is that's not going to get slapped down. That needs to be punched down, punched through. So, GG game over there. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. Tell friends, tell family, but don't channel these. This is Imperial Links and cheers. Thank you for watching. Until tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.